us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever. Amen. Let's hit it now. Let's go. Everybody get this thing. Let's go. Get it over with. Let's earn it. Earn it today. Now let's earn it.
Let's pump it up, baby. Let's pump it up, baby. Let's go with it. Attitude. Attitude. Let's go, baby. Attitude, huh?
A lot of great things we can be doing today, and the best one is kicking their ass.
Yes, baby.
Oh, yeah.
This year, this team has come out and have band together for some reason and have driven ourselves to one common goal.
Super Bowl! Super Bowl! Super Bowl! Super Bowl!
Proven veterans, those with something to prove. Players used to winning. Rookies ready to win. Plan B acquisitions. Grade A talent. These were the faces that came together in 1991 to make up the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, got a good lick, man. Keep pounding them, baby!
Second and 8, Aikman to pass. Sets up quickly, fires it to the left side. Picked off by Mayhew at the 28. He's down to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
Touchdown, Big O!
I'm ready for a long throw.
Going deep on the fly for Clark. Caught at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
A special team indeed were these Washington Redskins. All season, they soared above the competition, yet at the same time managed to keep their feet firmly planted on the ground, enabling them to march to Minneapolis and through the Buffalo Bills to become world champions. For Washington, the first month of the season was more like a dance than a march, and it seemed the Redskins were the only ones who knew the tricky steps.
Motion to the near side by Jimmy Johnson. Here goes Biner. End around. Reverse to Sanders. Got Rippon ahead of him at the 10. The 5 to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. Rippon hands it to Biner. Going right. Option pass again. Wide open at the man. Touchdown. Washington.
September certainly was a time to remember, as Washington won with special plays and special teams.
Mitchell takes it to the 32. He's out to the 40. Threw his team to the 45. To the 50. Near sideline 40. Horse race 30. He's gone. Touchdown.
Twice in the first 4 games, Brian Mitchell returned punts for scores. And in Dallas, it was Chip Lohmiller's 4 field goals, 2 over 50 yards, that helped provide a 2-point win. Mark Rippon bombs were seen early and often. This one to Gary Clark highlighted a 45-0 opening day win.
Deep on the fly to Clark. Caught. Touchdown, Washington.
And what are the Redskins without a ball-controlled ground attack? Gerald Riggs helped trip up the Bengals with 3 scores. Score is what opponents could not do in Washington in September.
Fires it out of the middle. It's picked off. Wilbur Marshall's got it for the second time at the 48. Fakes the pitch out down to the 30. He's to the 25. Cuts back to the 20. He's to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. What a beautiful...
With home shutouts over Detroit and Phoenix, Washington had a chance to finish September unscored upon at RFK Stadium if they could shut out the Eagles. For them to do that, they'd have to have the kind of effort on defense that was seen each week by Redskin fans. General Manager Charlie Casserly and his scouting staff had assembled a national defense with 3 All-Pros, 5 Plan B starters, and 11 vicious hitters. The Redskins finished 3rd in the league against the run. Against the Eagles on Monday night, they yielded just 54 yards rushing. with Bobby Wilson, Tim Johnson, Jumpy Geathers, Jason Buck, Eric Williams, Fred Stokes, and Charles Mann chasing quarterbacks, they recorded 50 sacks during the year. Against the Eagles, they had 5. Linebackers Monty Coleman, Matt Millen, Raven Caldwell, and Wilbur Marshall pounded receivers all year. The Eagles gained just 35 yards passing. Kurt Gavea and Andre Collins made tide-turning plays at linebacker.
Yes, grabbed and picked off into the end zone. It's going to be Andre Collins for a touchdown, Washington Redskins.
As Washington accumulated 41 takeaways, the second most in the NFL. Defensive backs A.J. Johnson, Sidney Johnson, Brad Edwards, Terry Hogue, Alvin Walden, Danny Copeland, Martin Mayhew, and Alvoid Mays kept opponents out of the end zone. Against the Eagles, All-Pro Darrell Green had 2 interceptions to preserve the 3rd straight home shutout. Washington scored 2 touchdowns against Philadelphia, as both Art Monk and Ernest Biner waltzed into the corner of the end zone. But this game was won by the defense, a defense that in one night showed how completely dominant it could be and would be on the march to Minneapolis. Art Monk, the game's best hands. Mike Singletary, the game's best eyes. When the undefeated Redskins battled the once-beaten Bears in Week 6, the hands were quicker than the eyes.
Here goes Rippon back in the end zone. Got a man. Diving catch. Art Monk. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. Rippon back. The drop. Sets. Fire into the near side. Monk is wide open.
Monk scored twice as Washington improved to 6-0. And the following week, he helped his team move in front of Cleveland. And he helped himself move up on the all-time receiving list.
Monk in the corner. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. And he broke the record. Art Monk now with 751 career receptions is number 2 all-time on the NFL's reception list.
While Monk was celebrating his graceful move into second place, the Redskins were showcasing 3 first-class running backs. Gerald Riggs and Ernest Biner each scored touchdowns. But the star of this show was rookie Ricky Irvins.
Looking at the middle now, breaks it out, right tackle to the 40. 45, goodbye, 65 yards for Ricky Irvins.
Irvins scored twice and rushed for 133 yards, and he would play a major role in Washington's most important regular season game of the year against New York.
All about having fun. This is it. That's what the game's about. Time to have fun.
In the first half, the 7-0 Redskins had no fun. They gained just 35 yards as everything they tried came up painfully empty. But in the second half, Joe Gibbs made an adjustment. He turned to Ricky Irvins, and behind the Hogs, the 5'7" Fireplug found plenty of room up the gut. He rushed for nearly 100 yards, while Mark Rippon showed faith in Gary Clark and went back to him twice for scores.
Rolling out to the near side is Rippon, who steps up and throws it long for Clark at the 5, grabs it, touchdown, Washington Redskins. Gary Clark with a big one.
Right, no, a lot of emotion in me right now. I'm just glad we came back and won the football game. It was an emotional win for us. I got the monkey off my back.
It's so nice to beat him. I've been in the league 7 years the first time, and I'm totally drained, and that's what it takes to beat the Giants.
I think we lose that game, the Steelers, everybody's going to say, hey, we can't get over this hump. I think that game was probably the turning point where you say, hey, we're off and running.
It was also the turning point for Mark Rippon. No longer would he hear that he couldn't win the big ones. He had taken his game to a much higher level, and he had proved that he was the one to direct Washington to Minneapolis.
Give him some time and he'll make it happen.
Way to go, Rip! Way to go, Ripper!
And it's happened. And he had a great year, and I think he's improved his game not only from the physical end, but mentally he's probably stronger and tougher than he was. So, yeah, I think there's a great belief in him.
There was a time when his toughness and ability to lead were questioned. He provided all the answers in '91. Rippon fired 28 touchdown passes and threw for over 3,500 yards on his way to the Pro Bowl. He was helped by some of the softest hands in the game and an offensive line of some familiar names like Bostic, Jacoby, Simmons, Grimm, Addix, and Warren, which allowed a club record low 9 sacks all year. That offensive line also opened holes for 1,000-yard rusher Ernest Biner.
To the eye, it's Biner again on the carry. Breaks it outside, 20, 15, cuts back to the 10, 5, touchdown, Washington Redskins on a brilliant...
Biner's touchdown against Houston was Washington's only on the day. And if the Redskins were going to maintain their unbeaten roll, Darrell Green, who revealed one of the secrets to his success, would have to come up big.
2-2 old buddy. Make you run fast.
Second down. Boone is back to pass now. Looking left, dumps it off in a hurry. Darrell Green intercepts at the 35, dives to the 33.
Green's interception in overtime set up the NFL scoring king for the game winner.
Here we go. The spot is the 31. A 41-yard kick from the right side hash mark. Hold is good. Kick is up. There's enough to it. It's good!
Chip Lohmiller improved the Redskins to 9-0 and gave them a big reason to celebrate. Athletes talk about being in the zone, that special time and place when every move they make is perfect, when they foresee the immediate future. Against Atlanta, Gary Clark and Mark Rippon were in the same zone.
Throwing it up to the near side. He's got him on the run. It's Clark at the 50, 40, horse race, 30, 20, stumbles at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Washington.
Clark amassed over 200 yards and scored 3 touchdowns against the Falcons. With numbers like that, it's no wonder he earned his 4th trip to the Pro Bowl.
Damn, that was sweet. Rip, 2 back. Don't overthrow it, don't underthrow it. Right on the money.
Rippon was right on the money all day. He cashed in for 442 yards and tied a team record with 6 touchdown passes. He was beginning a 7-game stretch during which he would throw 17 touchdowns and just 3 interceptions. And against Pittsburgh, both he and Jeff Rutledge found the posse deep.
Open at the 10, at the 5, touchdown, Washington Redskins. Goes Rutledge to back. Fires it out over the middle. Got Sanders at the 10.
All 3 posse members scored against the Steelers. But the following week, they would learn the hard way that when Dallas comes to town...
Strange things happen.
Looks like they want to go...
Maybe alley-oop.
The alley-oop.
Yeah.
There it goes.
There it
The
is.
alley-oop. Coming to the near corner. Up in the air, in the end zone. Leaping catch. He caught it. Touchdown for Dallas. Let him catch the ball.
Not much went right for the Redskins on this day, as the dream of an undefeated season slipped away. But the following week in Los Angeles, the 11-1 Redskins made sure they wouldn't stumble again.
Rebound. Time to get back on the top. Starting today.
It's our ball game, man. Let's go. It's our ball game.
Again, the play action fake. Rolling left is Rippon.
Touchdown.
Looking right for the tight end. Got a man out there. 25, 20. Gone. Or touchdown, Washington Redskins.
Mark Rippon threw 3 touchdown passes. And when Raleigh McKenzie and All-Pro Mark Schlereth escorted Ricky Urbans to the end zone, Washington had wrapped up its 5th division title under Joe Gibbs.
Y'all know we won the division today, don't you? Y'all realize we won the division today?
It's rather ironic that a man with 130 wins and 3 Super Bowl championships began his career in Washington with 5 consecutive losses. Joe Gibbs made it through the tough times by dedicating himself to his work. By doing the same today, he has made it to the top of his profession.
Good job, man. Good job, man.
Because of his discipline, because of his ability to concentrate, he can totally consume himself with football. During the season, he just tells himself, hey, for the next 6 months, I'm thinking nothing but football, and I'm going to give it my best shot every year. As a player, you respect that.
He's probably the most psychologically aware coach I've ever been around. He has a great feel for pulling the right strings and saying the right things to guys, and he's believable.
And they talked about this being their Super Bowl. Hey, expect that kind of effort. Expect a great effort from them. And every single swinging guy starts with teams. Let's hit it rolling now. Let's earn this thing today. Nothing gets away from us. Let's earn it today, okay?
He's just really professional in his approach, and all of his staff is professional. They stress preparation.
Passion for preparation is a common thread that runs through the Redskins coaching staff. Yet these men are also masters of emotion. They know how to curtail it when it's in excess and inspire it when it's desired.
Hey, it's a contact sport, it's a hitting game, and it starts right here. We're doing a hit.
All season, the Redskins did the little things that make champions. That's a sign of superior talent. It's also a sign of superior coaching. But for all the work Gibbs and his staff do on Sundays, the work they put in during the week might be what sets them apart.
Sometimes as soon as you see that game plan, you know when it's going to work because his enthusiasm putting it in.
So when we go out there on Sunday, we know one thing during the course of the week, that we've been given the best possible way to go out and perform. Physically, that's our turn to go after it then.
They won the most games in the league and in franchise history, yet Joe Gibbs would take none of the credit.
I think I've been blessed. The Lord's blessed me with a great group of guys, and they have been the ones that really deserve the credit, I think, because they've taken it upon themselves. I think they're the ones that have made it a special kind of year.
Indeed, it was a special year for this team. They deserved all the praise they reaped during their 14-2 regular season, but still had 3 more important games to go.
Nice day! Nice day!
Washington isn't a place where you can get a lot of guarantees. But in January, there are a couple: woeful weather and fierce football. The Redskins began the playoffs against Atlanta, and on this day, Washington's defense reigned all over the Falcons. The national defense soaked up the football all afternoon. It registered 6 takeaways and held the frustrated Falcons under 200 yards offense. And as the rain poured down, the Hogs turned their intensity up. They found themselves right at home in the slop and opened huge holes for Ricky Irvins, who rushed for 104 yards.
Draw, Irvins over to the left side, breaks the tackle at the 10, he's to the 5, diving in, running in, touchdown, Washington Redskins.
Irvins and Gerald Riggs scored first-half touchdowns. And behind those massive monsters in the pigsty, Riggs was able to find enough traction to put the game away in the fourth quarter.
Here goes Riggs over the left side, dives for a touchdown, Washington Redskins. Boy, he knows how to get in there. The seat cushions all going out over the field, and they're showering the field with them. I've never seen anything like it. Is this wild?
Ain't no tomorrow. This is it. This is bigger than the Super Bowl. Because if you lose today, you don't go.
The march to Minneapolis had reached its next-to-last stage, and the Redskins weren't about to let a team they had beaten 45-0 on opening day keep them from their destination.
Snap, here goes Riggs up the middle. Head first, dives, touchdown, Washington Redskins. Right up the gut.
A pair of Gerald Riggs touchdowns had Washington on top by 7 at the half. And following intermission, Mark Rippon, who was not sacked at all in postseason play, showed how perfectly precise he can be when he has time. Rippon had done what many said he could not: lead Washington to a Super Bowl. All he had to do now was watch Darrell Green ice the NFC Championship.
Andre Ware is back, throws it to the left side, picked off at the 33-yard line. Here comes the return by Darrell Green. He's back to the 10, cuts to the 5, touchdown, Washington Redskins. The Redskins headed to Minnesota in Super Bowl 26, the NFC champs.
Feels real good. Hey, man. I've been crying all day. I can't cry now, though. I'm crying out. It's nice, though, man. It's nice.
The march was complete. Only the Super Bowl remained for Joe Gibbs and owner Jack Kent Cook.
Until you finally got those extra ones that I sat down.
I was scared all the way.
All the way. It was just wonderful, Joe.
Congratulations, Mr. Cook.
Wonderful.
Congratulations. Great job. Thanks for letting me do this.
On, Joe.
Yes, sir. All right, way to go, man.
Hail to the Redskins! Hail victory! Brave on the warpath! Fight for BC!
Who we playing tomorrow? Nobody. This is it. 6 minutes. This is it.
By pressuring Buffalo early, the Redskins turned the Bills' no-huddle offense into no offense. In this battle of the NFL's two highest-scoring teams, Buffalo was punished and held scoreless in the first half, while Washington built a commanding lead.
Griffin back to pass on a quick shot. Throws it in the near flat to Biner at the 5. Dives for the corner. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. Ernest Biner scores the first one in a Super Bowl for Washington. There's the snap. Griffin hands to Riggs over the right side.
Established the run and wear down the opposition. The Redskins were doing what they had done all year. Still, the Bills would not quit.
Come on, baby, it ain't over yet.
They ain't that good, man, if you keep playing, right? Just gotta keep playing. Hey.
Kelly to pass, blitzed up the middle, has to dump it off, picked off, intercepted at the 25, to the 20, the 15. It's Gavea to the 5, almost to the end zone, forced out of bounds at the 2.
Kurt Gavea's interception on the first play of the second half, his third pick in 3 postseason games, put an end to any hopes Buffalo had of a comeback, as Washington spent the rest of the game showing how and why they were the most balanced and powerful team in football. They led from September through the Super Bowl. They set out on a march to Minneapolis and drenched themselves in the thoughts of a world championship. They achieved their goal because they were a team with an overabundance of enthusiasm and leadership. And now that they've completed the march to Minneapolis, they can start down the path to Pasadena.